So it seems like there's been some pretty big news going on in the VTuber space right now, and this time it's to do with VeiBae. Now, VeiBae actually was one of the first kind of VTubers that got me into VTubing in general. You know, she was one of the first streams that I saw in the first place. And yeah, obviously she's been a great content creator for many years, but it seems like she's now going to be going on an indefinite hiatus. She's puts out a message over on her Twitter saying, going on an indefinite hiatus. So yeah, not really a surprise for anyone considering I barely streamed the past 2 years as is, but I still felt that I should at least call it what it is. The truth is, I've been struggling mentally since 2023, even though I try and put up a strong front for my friends and viewers. Leaving vshojo and dealing with the extreme amount of hate that came with my decision hasn't been easy, and it certainly wasn't made easier when my dad passed away at the end of that year. The recent events have resurfaced a lot of pain and still continue to do so. So yeah, obviously she's been struggling mentally, which, you know, sucks, you know, and it's a shame that, you know, it's affected her this much. Obviously, yeah, we knew about everything that was going on with the vshojo situation and how much she's been affected by that. She even made a whole post talking about that, and obviously it sucks about her dad as well, and, you know, everything that happened with that. Now, it said, my mental health was never in a good place to begin with, but it slowly deteriorated to the point where I needed to make some big changes for the sake of my life and my happiness. I miss being excited for my streams and having the motivation to plan out fun stuff for you guys. I miss being happy and in turn being able to make you guys laugh daily. I hate the type of person I've become and how many walls I put up around myself as a way to cope with everything I want to change. I'm sorry to all of my viewers who, despite all of my shortcomings and broken promises, gave me chance after chance and supported me regardless. You were here for me when I needed you the most, and for that I could not be more grateful. You've made me smile through so much pain. I want to become someone that can do the same for you on a daily basis. I'd like to take this time to get professional help for my mental health and to build myself back up. I don't want to keep coming back and ditching over and over again. You guys deserve so much better than that. I don't know exactly when I'll be back. There is a lot that I need to work on and change, and even though change can be scary, it's what I need right now. I want to put this chapter of my life to rest and start anew as someone you can be proud of. I might occasionally show up on other streams here and there, but for now, it's not goodbye, it's a see you later. So yeah, I mean, that is the full kind of explanation there, and it's very understandable, you know. Obviously, it seems like, you know, she's been going through a pretty hard time for a couple of years now, and, you know, we have seen that she has been on and off in terms of streaming. You know, she hasn't been very consistent, obviously due to a lot of this stuff, which, yeah, obviously sucks. And it seems like she is trying to make a effort to actually, you know, kind of resolve that so she can get back to consistently, you know, streaming and creating content that she enjoys creating. Because, again, obviously she says that she wasn't really like having fun and she was like missing, like, you know, planning fun streams for people, right? And having the motivation to do so. And obviously that got crushed by a lot of the stuff that has happened. So hopefully she can go away on this break and then obviously build up a lot of that motivation and a lot of that kind of passion once again. So again, obviously this is not her leaving. This isn't her going forever. This is just a break, but obviously we don't know how long it's going to be. It could be a long time. It could be not so long. Again, it just depends on how she, you know, takes things and how, you know, it goes in terms of trying to rebuild all of that back up. Obviously, Aethel has commented on this, saying you deserve every bit of happiness and peace you desire and more. You're one of the funniest and most talented people I've been lucky enough to meet in my life, and I'll truly cherish all the times that we had together. Godspeed and much love, Miss Vei. We're all here for you. Obviously, Bao saying, I'm so sorry, Vei. I really wish for you to heal and find a way to do what you love again. I identify with what you said so much. It's so hard not to become tired and bitter and angry and mean from this place. Suppressing and ignoring it is painful, but acknowledging it feels even worse somehow. Therapy, finding new jobs and passions help a lot. Separating myself from my job and figuring out who I am outside of the internet has generally been so eye-opening. As long as you keep going, depression hates a moving target, which obviously, yeah, 100% true there from Bao. You know, you got Shy Lily as well saying, hoping you find that spark and genuine joy in your life again, no matter how long it takes. We love you lots and we'll be here for your return whenever that may be. So yeah, obviously Shy Lily too. You got Mujin saying you deserve to enjoy what you do. Best of luck, Vei. I'm sure you'll succeed overcoming these challenges in due time. And yeah, I mean, you know, Vei is a very strong person, I'd say, you know, especially, you know, as we saw with the vshojo stuff, she's very ready to kind of defend a lot of her friends and everything like that and call out a lot of this kind of stuff. So again, you know, she's a strong person, so I hope that she does get through it and, you know, manages to make a comeback whenever she feels ready to, because obviously, you know, a lot of people will be very disappointed because obviously they've lost a streamer that they love, but at the same time, you know, you got to give them that time to kind of just rebuild up a lot of that kind of motivation and things like that, because again, I can definitely understand being hit kind of out of whack due to a lot of the stuff that's been going on personally with her, and obviously not being able to keep that consistency that maybe you wanted to, and obviously, yeah, you know, as I said, you could kind of see with a lot of the kind of coming back and leaving again, obviously she was struggling to find the motivation to stream, and obviously that is a very valid kind of thing to, you know, take a break on, you know. People saying, you know, thank you for lightening up my day and being such a huge inspo for me for many years. I hope life heals for you and you live your happiest life you could possibly ever dream of. But yeah, I mean, you know, I've watched VeiBae since probably, oh, I don't even know what year, but again, it's been a long time. It's been a couple of years, right? And you know, as I said, it was probably one of the first kind of VTubers that I properly actually like enjoyed and watched, like actually wanted to watch, actually wanted to sit down and watch a stream, right? Which was right. And obviously it was like VeiBae, Nyanas, Iron Mouse, all those people, right? Whenever they were interacting, that was like such good content. And obviously, you know, that was before 2023 when stuff has been struggling. But again, I hope that she does, you know, find a lot of the motivation to get back to that, because again, it was such a great time, you know, and she can make really great content as well. So again, I think that you know, it will be interesting to see, you know, when she comes back and, you know, how she does in the future. But yeah, obviously a lot of people have the like Shiley fans here saying, we can't wait for you. We can wait for you indefinite times too. Take care of you. Do what you think is good for you. We'll be there waiting for you, Vei. You're awesome and a true inspiration. Your pain and suffering are truly unwarranted. You brought joy to so many, and you absolutely deserve to experience that joy in return. You're an incredible person, Vei, and your happiness means the world to us. We look forward to seeing you again, and when that day comes. So yeah, obviously very, very positive in the comments, and obviously that's great to see. As you know, this has been a pretty, you know, although there was like some telltale signs of, you know, the kind of, I guess, like inconsistent streaming, right? I don't think anybody was really expecting an indefinite hiatus. So I'm glad to see that there was a lot of people supporting her and just kind of putting in messages of support there. And I think she's still with Soda as far as I know. So I hope those two can, you know, kind of just, you know, get along and just, you know, I hope that Soda takes care of her, I guess, you know, obviously, who am I to say though? But yeah, I think it is a very interesting kind of post there, and I'm glad that she obviously talked about it, because again, a lot of people would just go, hey, I'm leaving, bye, and maybe leave us all in the dark. But it's already, I think, a really good step forwards whenever you're like opening up to a lot of your audience, especially on Twitter, right? Which can be pretty scary. So again, it's great to see that, you know, she's kind of been open with that. And yeah, as I said, I hope that she comes back soon. But yeah, that's essentially all there is to the situation. If you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, I mean, very, very interesting. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.